Hello, good morning. It's your girl Adibo Comedy and Relationship Matter. Yes, this morning I want to talk on the topic that said love is not enough. A lot of person would be like, love is very important in a relationship. What do you need when a man loves you? You have everything you need. That is the most things. You treat you like a queen you are. Both of you treat yourself like a king and a queen. But love is not enough. Why do I say love is not enough? One, there are many challenges that follows relationship. There are many challenges that come with a relationship, and all these things reveal itself at the place of time. Love is not enough to keep a relationship healthy. Love is not enough to keep a relationship going. One, relationship comprises of a lot of things. One of it is attitude. Attitude is very fundamental in a relationship because it's the attitude you portray as a man or as a woman that will warrant how your relationship will go, how it will last, whether the relationship will move forward, whether the relationship will keep being healthy, a lot of things. One, health wise, love is not enough. Health wise, you might be both of you might genotype might not correspond, so love is not enough. What needs is it for a man to get married to a woman whose genotype might not be is compatible? He will just look at it that I love this woman, but the incompatibility there is that the genotype are not compatible. So love is not enough, and at this it will be a challenge to the relationship. Despite the way this man love this woman, it will become a problem. Just like a woman who has removed his womb, you see that no man wants to marry a woman who has removed his womb because the womb has been tempered. Love is not enough. Let me go again. The family, the situation whereby the family might not want a woman. That's why I said in my previous post that family is a support system. I know that in a family not everybody will accept you. There are persons that will be like, no, we don't want this person, we don't want this, he's like this. Or so we even say that is you are even older than their child. It's normal thing. So might say that you are not the kind of a person they want. So might say that your family is this, some flimsy excuses might come, and this will be a challenge. Some parents can go otherwise to see that they remove you in a relationship, and for the sake of your sanity as a woman, you just think, oh, the best thing is to leave this relationship despite how you love this person, despite how you both of you are in love. That's why I said love is not enough. There are a lot of challenges that surround relationship. There are a lot of things that comes with relationship, and the relationship, it doesn't work with one person. Two person must make a relationship to work. When one person is the one that makes a relationship to work, you will see that the relationship will suffer. That relationship will suffer a lot of backwardness. The relationship at a point, it will crash. So relationship are not built by one person. Relationship are built by two persons. Just like a marriage, it takes two persons to make a marriage or a relationship to work. Love is not enough. For an example, in a situation whereby I'm talking about issues that can make love not to be enough. I mean strong issues, just like a woman who has removal, or his ovarian has been removed. You will see that this woman is going to face a lot of challenges in the area of she conceiving, unless you as a man has decided that whether this woman conceive or not, I want her, I'm going to take her for what we call IVF. You already know that this is what you are going to face. You already accept your fate. But that in area of that, if the man is the type that have already accepted it, no problem. But with the family accept it, it's not even an issue, whereby there's not everything as a man you need to let your family know. There are things that you need to keep to yourself. There are things that you and your woman has to deal with personally. I'm still talking on love is not enough. No woman, no man wants to marry a woman with short temper. That is why you have to deal with your temper. If you are the kind of a woman that when you get angry, you can scatter everything, you can, break down everything. You see, as a man, no matter how he love you, the love will begin to diminish, the love will begin to go down, because he has seen things that will affect his life. We call it life threatening, and he or she will not want to venture into that. He will begin to like remove his mind. The love will be, it's just like, oh, this woman, I love this woman very well, and he has already shown you that he loves you. You know, when a man loves you, definitely as a woman, you will know if there are attitude he will portray that maybe the other previous relationship you came out from did not portray that attitude. You begin to be like, oh, the man will begin to remove his mind. Before you know, the relationship, he will start calling you, you know, he will begin to do a lot of attitude that shows that he does not want the relationship. And the third one I want to talk here is family support. Like in my previous post, I talk about family support. Family support plays a very vital role. Family plays a very vital role in a relationship when the relationship is graduating to area of marriage. You cannot just come up and say you want to marry a woman without not introducing him or her to your family. Now, it's very real to be see a family that will come up and say everybody will accept you. No, there are some persons that will say this woman, we don't want her, she is like this, because they might want someone for their brother. If she's like this, she's older, the family is this, the family doesn't have money. Mostly those ones that claim they have money, they'll be like this person. They'll come with a lot of excuses that will test the relationship, that will shake the love both you and your partner is sharing. And at some point, though not in every man, you begin to see that the man will be withdrawing himself. He will begin to withdraw himself from you. That's why I say love is not enough. In my own point of view, what I consider that can make a relationship that is strong, that is firm, not to stand, is the area whereby that has to do with life threatening. One, very important, because it's who dey alive na im dey do relationship, na who dey alive na im dey born pikin. Second, when there is issue of health wise, if you know you cannot handle it as a man, there are no issues if you pull out. Third one, whereby the family will, or everybody in the family is like they don't want you, and you know that you are ready to face the consequences. There are consequences, so because it's very good whereby a family that, at least, even if not all, let there be one or two or three persons that will say, ah, she's welcome. So if you know you can face it, collecting, you know, a lot of issues in that marriage, you can go ahead. But I want you to know that it's not always easy at the first stage. It will take time, everything will be nominalized, but with the love you show to that family, the right attitude you show to that family, will still make them, within some time or years, they'll begin to feel relaxed and accept you, and also the children that you bring to that family. And the fourth one I want to say is that can make, in my own perception, I'm talking here, that can make a relationship not to stand the test of time, is whereby there are issues of maybe the woman is being infected with all these genetic infection that can, genetic, no, when something is genetic, it's not just talking about you alone. It has to do with the offspring, the thing that follows it, the generation. And also in an issue of infection, AIDS, infection that can that can affect even your life, you the man. These are issues that can challenge a relationship that is full of love and makes the relationship to be shaky. So love is not enough. Attitude also plays a vital role. If no man wants to get into a marriage with a woman who is so nagging, who is so full of, proud, in relationship as a woman, it's very vital that you humble yourself. Whether you are the senior, whether you are not the senior, you play humble, you humble yourself. You became like, you just have to see yourself like a mother to keep a relationship going, because a mother is the one that will pamper his son, take care of his son, you know look out for the son where he's wrong and right. And not everything you talk in a relationship, but everything a man do you complain. But there are very important vital things that needs attention, that you don't need to overlook, Because if you overlook it, those things you overlook when you were dating are the things that will come against you when both of you are officially settled. I hope this message meant well with you. It's your girl Adibo, comedy and relationship matter. I love you all. Please follow my YouTube. Oh, I love you all. Bye. For a relationship to be healthy, these 10 signs must be seen in your relationship. 10 signs of a healthy relationship. One, your communication to each other. It is very paramount and important that in relationship you communicate as couples. Your communication should not be related on one person, on one side, but on both sides. Not just communication, but also allowing the second partner to also communicate, share his or her own view, settle your argument in a healthy conflict and also in a healthy way. That is communication, hearing from each other through a healthy means. So communication is one of the factors that prove or shows that you are having a healthy relationship with your partner. The second one is trust. When there is no trust in a relationship, that relationship is just dead. Trust is very, very paramount in a relationship and very, very important that both partners trust themselves. Trust can be in the behavior, trust can be in terms of infidelity or fidelity. Trust can also be in how you handle and enthrow things to your partner. And trust is very, very versatile and very important and paramount that in a relationship that there should be trust for a relationship to move on, which is also sign of a healthy relationship. And the third one is care and support. Like I rightly said in my previous post, that care is very paramount, that you care for your partners and also care and also supporting. When you love someone, you support the person's ideas, the person's dreams, and also the person's belief and disbelief, and also agreement and disagreement in a healthy manner. Support can come in terms of career, support can come in terms of financial, support can come in terms of ideas. The ideas you share can sell, and the ideas you give to your man can be the reason that will pull him or take him to the next level. These are also signs of a healthy relationship. And the last one I'll be talking on this matter is you both committed to the relationship. You both are committed to the relationship. Relationship does not just happen. It's not a one person thing, it's a two person thing. You can't just be in a relationship where the other partner is not in a relationship. Just look as if you are dating yourself. And in order for you not to be dating yourself as a lady, it is so paramount and important for you to also know that the other partner is also dating you. So commitment in the relationship is very vital, and it's something that you should look out for, to know that you are not only just in a relationship but in a relationship with both parties committed. How do you know that this person is committed? Someone will ask me. The ways you can know how this person is being committed to you in a relationship is through his behavior, through his action, through the way he carries the relationship. Just like when someone carries something he values, when you are wearing something you value, you pamper it. You don't want that thing to spoil, you don't want that thing to get to get out of hand. You carry it you pamper it with all level of seriousness. That is how you know that this person is committed in a relationship. And like I rightly said, it's not meant to be one side, it's meant to be in both sides. You are kind to each other. Kindness, when you hear the word kindness, when you are kind, a kind person is a person who always don't like to hurt someone. When you love someone, you won't even want to hurt that person. Just like nowadays, you see some men, they'll be lying when they'll just say like that their genotype is AS or AA, because they are not kind to you. If you are kind to a woman, you will not tell that woman, like, you will not even want to hurt that person. If this is who you are, this is who you are. If your genotype is AS and you are sure it's AS, you will be plain to that woman from the inception of that relationship. I am just talking on signs that shows that a man is not kind or honest to you. A man who knows that something can hurt you cannot come up with that thing or use it to test you. He does not. When you are using something you know that will hurt a woman to test him, that means you are not being kind and you are not being fair in that relationship. And your love can also be questioned, because when you love someone, you won't want to hurt that person. And the third one I will be sharing here is, there's what we call belief. Everybody has his or her own belief. If you have a relation in a healthy relationship, belief plays its own part. When you believe on that person, you trust that you believe on the person's ability. You believe that the person is the right person for you to date. But when that belief is not there in that relationship may not be able to go far. And the last one I want to drop on signs that you are having a healthy relationship. In a healthy relationship, a man that truly loves you or wants to be in a relationship with you cannot date you for a very long time. Once the person is dating you, he has already knows in the next 6 months that he or she is going to take you to the altar. And if such man is not making that sign or see you in the future, just know that that relationship might not be going anywhere. It's probably you are having a fun relationship. I hope this message met well. See you all in my next video. I love you. It's your girl Adibo, comedy and relationship matter. Bye.